Well, this calls for a celebration. I will.
Beyond! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Beyond, episode 188. It's a Saturday night. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller. Alongside, he only does everything, Colin Moriarty.
Beyond, it's back!
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the IGN office. It's Saturday night. It is May 14th. We are busting open some beautiful 21st Amendment beer I bought here for Colin.
Thank you for getting that.
No problem. You're welcome. And if you haven't heard, the whole reason we're doing this, the PlayStation Network is back in business. It is up and running today. Colin, give him the rundown.
It's been such an arduous 25 days, 24 days?
24 was your final count, I think, today in the article.
Okay. Well, you know, we've been through some trials and tribulations, ups and downs.
South
Thank you.
From
Thank you.
Cheers. Give me cheers. Yeah. Cheers to the PSN.
Cheers.
Never going down again.
I know, never again. Never forget.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, I got you pale ale like
Thank
you
you.
wanted.
I do like the pale ale.
Good.
So this morning I woke up. A reader on Twitter sent me a story on Reuters about some security issues that Sony was having elsewhere with their websites and stuff like that. Wrote that up. Kind of went about my business, watched a little hockey, played a little LA Noire. Turned on my PlayStation for the first time in 3 weeks today. I wonder if this is a coincidence.
I was going to say, a lot of people on Twitter called you out for this. The first time you turn on your PS3 since everything went to hell, everything's fixed.
God, if only I knew. I could have solved this weeks ago.
Jeff Rubenstein, Kaz Hirai, Jack Trenton, they're all just sitting there watching. Wait, when's no taxation going to try to get online again? That's what we need to worry about.
They should have reached out. But so, blah, blah, blah. Then you and I going back and forth on text all day about various things. And then you text me to let me know that, the firmware is up. So the firmware is up.
6.1.
3.61, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I reach out to you actually saying that I think this is bad because that they're releasing the firmware like this.
Yeah.
Because I think that it means that they're just trying to give us a little bone in the meantime while they try to get everything else up. But I'm wrong.
No. In the time it takes you to text that, and in the text time it takes me to say that I got a release saying SOE is online, thanks to Rich George. He pinged me to let me know that my email wasn't working and that I needed to check that. SOE servers are live, and as soon as I'm done with that story, it turns out, PSN's coming back today. It's happening. It's all starting a global rollout, which is happening right now. I'm going to check refresh.
Yeah, what's the map look like right now?
I'm refreshing right now. I like it's like an election day.
I know it's
breaking news. What states have gone where? Right now, I don't think it's as official as it should be. Right now, it's still just showing the Upper East Coast and California as being live.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I am actually just looking at the front page. Yeah, inside not much different. I invited the one and only Jeff Rubenstein, Zombie Blognack himself, to be on the show today, and his response was, "Who do you think's updating the map?" And I was like, "We can call you." He's like, "Just check the map. I won't have time to actually talk to you and do anything with it."
He's just sitting there hitting F5 like we are right now.
Well, no, he's got to actually go through and color in the states, I think. Okay, so PlayStation Network is live. If you're just getting off of work or if you haven't turned on your PS3 or anything like that, what you're getting out of this, right, you download 3.61, and what it's going to do is that firmware doesn't do much, but what it does is make you change your password when you turn it on and can access the network. There's a chance right now you're listening, maybe it isn't, the servers aren't on in your state yet, or in your part of the country. I know there's a lot of questions about Canada. We don't know the answers. Right. We don't know about Europe. We know that it's slowly rolling out, so give it time. You change your password, and then once you can connect online, you have to change your password. And then what this gives you is sign into the PlayStation Network and Curiosity. Still hate that name. Restoration of online gameplay across PS3 and PSP. So Patapon's back in business.
Yes.
We can finally place in Portal. Playback of rental video content if within rental period of PlayStation Network video delivery service on PS3, PSP, or Media Go.
So no.
Yeah. Music Unlimited, powered by Curiosity for current subscribers. Access to third-party services such as Netflix and Hulu, Vudu, and MLB TV. If you're going to be one of these kids who shouts out, "Oh, I could use Netflix before," but now you can use it without having to hit circle a million times.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work, but I probably wasn't doing that.
Yeah, I know. And one of the most important things ever, Friends, including Friends List, chat functionality, trophy comparison, and PlayStation Home. Colin, did you sync your trophies? Was it up and running before you got to leave?
No,
I am very interested because you didn't earn much this time, did you?
No, I have.
Guess what I'm sitting pretty at? 67% of level 17 there, buddy.
Man, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I earned, so like right after PlayStation Network went down, I did like the first day or two I played, when we suspected it would be back up soon, I actually played Critter Crunch and just earned a random trophy.
Yeah.
And then today I played LA Noire and I earned another trophy. So I have 2 whole bronze trophies in the last 24 days to
See, what pushed me is that I have all of Portal 2 trophies. Not all, I'm sorry. I have a playthrough of Portal 2 trophies and a playthrough of LA Noire trophies. That's why I think I had a whole bunch there coming back.
Right.
I'll tell you what, when we're done with this, one day this podcast will end. Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah.
And when it happens, I'm going to go home. You know the first game I'm going to put into play?
What's that?
An update, DC Universe Online.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why. Because SOE is giving a Welcome Back program of their own. And one of their parts of the Welcome Back program, it's a Batman mask, a Two-Face mask, whatever. I don't really care about that. However, they're giving 30 marks of distinction, which means nothing to you, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But remember when I got driven away from DC Universe Online, it was because I got completely effed out of my tier 2 piece of armor. I need one mark of distinction. I got 29 extra now.
Wow.
I got to get on there. I'm going to buy that. We'll see what happens. See, there'll be no one playing, so I won't be able to do anything with it. But
will you be playing with some kids in like New Hampshire or something? Because what is it? It's only New England right now in California, or is it like New York? No, New York's
you got Maine, New York, New Hampshire. Yeah, it's basically it's everywhere down in the continental United States. Pennsylvania's the border.
Okay.
Yeah, you got New Jersey in there too, and then
nice.
Yeah, maybe Rhode Island. It's kind of small to see, but you get the picture of where we're up to there. So yeah. Big exciting. Colin and I did not talk. Colin was going to walk to my house and take a train, get to my house, and then walk with me here. I said no dice because I wanted to record as fast as we could, and I didn't want to burn out on conversation beforehand. Yeah. So you were, ladies and gentlemen. We always say you're a friend of the show. You're not a fan of the show.
Naturally.
This is as close as you're going to get to just being here in the room with us. We have no idea what the other person wants to say. Colin's phone's ringing. Go ahead. I can talk while you check who that is. It's a Saturday. We don't have to do normal podcast rules. Don't apply. And the interesting thing about this, right, is for me at least, fans and friends out there, I should say. I just said you're not fans, you're friends, but you get what I'm saying. Is that there's people all over the place right now who back when I was in Illinois, my friends would not have given a shit about this. So you're kind of like wherever you are right now, listening to this in your bed, most likely on your drive to work, you're excited about it, but no one else is. I'm happy to share that excitement with you. We're happy to bring you into the show tonight. That's why up on Twitter, Game Over Greggy, no taxation, we put up a call for people to send in questions. And rather than print them out and screen them ahead of time, I just drug my computer up here. So we want to make sure that you're here to share the show with us. We are going through some stuff right here. This is why you should follow us, right, Colin?
Yes, I'm sorry. So that was my girlfriend just calling me to ask me where I was.
Well, you didn't tell her you just ran out of the house? I'm out.
No, she was at a study group, and I messaged her to tell her we were recording the podcast.
Second.
What happened?
Damn it. I hate our hold on. It says I'm connected to Microsoft Exchange. I'm going to refresh here.
Okay.
Because I should have a lot more emails. I haven't updated since 7:45.
Okay.
That was before I put out a call for phone numbers.
I can maybe get them on my phone, too.
Yeah. I thought about bringing the iPad, but I left it for my roommate to use. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Some people on Twitter. Anyways, this is big. I'm excited. What's the first thing you're going to play when you get home?
I'm going to probably put LA Noire back in.
Yeah? You're just going to keep playing that?
Yeah, it's well, we can't say what it is, I guess.
No, you can't. But you're playing it.
Yeah, I'm playing it. And
listeners, you won't have to wait long to find out what the final call there is on LA Noire, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Read IGN.com every day. Really, why is it not refreshing? Why do you suck? God dang it, Microsoft Exchange. Well, here, let's read some questions, I guess, until this finally gets its act together and goes.
Okay.
I haven't read this at all, so let's see who. Here we go. Here's a short one that I like. Aaron writes in. He says, Beyond. Hey, Beyond crew. Just writing to let you know that I'm listening to I'm So Excited over and over again until the PSN comes back up in Michigan. Oh, that's good. We remember that one, right? Remember the Saved by the Bell version.
I'm so scared.
Finally, a la Rocky writes in from Kevin. Beyond me being an Xbot, I'm wondering if Xbox ready for a breach of security the way Sony was, or had Xbox hired super hacker team to break Xbox Live. And this is why I screen them usually. Yeah. This is why I usually screen them.
Yeah, that's no good. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I still can't believe it's not refreshing. I'm very disappointed in this.
So what's the problem? We can't.
It's not. I'm hitting send receive.
Is there an Ethernet cable in here anywhere?
I doubt it highly. Well, actually, there might be. No, there isn't. But I'm updating the PlayStation blog in real time.
Really?
Let's.
Why don't you go to
OWA.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do that. Refreshing thing. Colin, carry the show for a little bit.
Okay.
What do you got to say about all this? How excited are you?
I'm excited. I mean, so I sat around. I was F5ing the map on PlayStation Blog for a solid 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my mom for an hour just hitting F5 every 30 seconds. I thought that maybe the map was broken or something. I actually kept refreshing the comments on your story, too, to see if anyone was talking about being online, but no one was. But I'm excited. I mean, this is a good day. This is a great day. That's why we know.
Big day for
This is why we thought we would record a podcast today. Is it working for you now?
The web is trying. See, I think there's so many. So many people have written in. So many people are excited to be part of Podcast Beyond.
So much technologies.
Yeah, lots of technologies. I'm scrolling through some other stuff here now too. You got to fill time while I do this, Colin.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking. I thought you were back. So yeah. So I think I suspect that what people have been asking. A few people asked who won the bet.
Yeah.
Nobody won the bet because
one of our restrictions on if you're just catching up at IGN we have a $75 online. Everybody did a $5 draw on this bet to pick a day on the calendar on when the PSN would be up and running. But We were very specific in what up and running meant. And correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, the only thing missing from our laundry list that is the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, the store.
So now, when the PlayStation Store comes back, we'll be able to pick a winner and award them the $75 that's hidden in my desk. I just accidentally closed something. This is bad. We were talking about what we're gonna do. You're gonna do LA Noire. I'm gonna do DC Universe. Okay. I put it up on my IGN page. If you're not following me, I'm Greggy-IGN here on the IGNs. Get aboard. I already have 30,000 followers. You could be the next one.
Wow, that's a lot of followers.
I know. A lot of people responded on to what they're going to do now that it's up and running. Riven MC was the first to go. He said, keep playing my Xbox.
Oh, jeez.
I enjoyed how fast he got there. So that was all right.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Texie1 says, enjoy the silence of the absence of people who were crying about it when it was down.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Jerry21 says, I'm going to be playing Uncharted 2 and Black Ops all night. And then we got Tiny Tim 31 trophies. Lots of Portal 2 calls. Lots of people wanting to get on that infamous beta, upload the missions they've been working on.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat too. So people are going to be able to play Portal and Mortal Kombat for the first time, right, online on PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal.
That's huge.
I'm still sad that the store's not coming back, though. I really want the store.
Would be nice.
That's kind of what
I'm
missing the most. I'm missing the friends list a lot. And we're gonna have to talk about the new rules about the friends list.
What are the new rules?
Well, because everyone's.
Oh, right. Everybody's. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
And we're both on the same page on that now. So we're gonna have to kind of figure out a new system there. Because who knows who abandoned their PlayStation 3 on the street corner during all of this.
A lot of people. There were a lot of talk of people, turncoats as we call them here on Podcast Beyond. I'm giving up. I'm doing that. All right, we're calling our first person here.
Okay. Who is it?
This is Johnny Mako.
Okay.
He says here, representing the greatest city in the world, Chicago. Eating Portillo's as we speak.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's pretty rad.
Yeah, nice.
All right, hold on. So you got to go ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
You gotta do what they do on the movies and just press too many buttons. Or not enough.
Recording his track. I never turned that track down. Should have done that, bro. See what Johnny Mako's got to say. Johnny. Tension. Oh, that was me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Drink too much beer.
Hello.
Is this Johnny Mako?
This is.
Johnny, this is Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty of Podcast Beyond. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. Is the PlayStation Network running where you are?
No, it is actually not running in Illinois yet. No, it is not.
But you're eating Portillo's.
I am eating Portillo's. I'm eating Chicago-style hot dog. Can't go wrong with that.
Did you get everything on it?
Of course.
Yeah, now you're talking. That's what I like to hear. What are you going to do, Johnny, when the PlayStation Network is up and running?
I got Portal 2.
Yeah?
I'm looking forward to playing that. That's going to be the shit. I got SOCOM 4, but I'm an old SOCOM fan. I don't know how good that's going to be, though. We'll see.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good point, actually, too, is that the SOCOM community is probably going to get on really hardcore tonight, which is pretty exciting.
You think so? I mean, what about the concern that they were driven away or they don't want to do it?
I don't know.
Johnny, you weren't driven away? You're going to stick it out?
I'm going to try it, give it a shot. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We got the new Call of Duty coming up, but at the same time, I have so many trophies to sink.
Yeah, you do.
I get to level 15. We'll see what happens.
That's big. I have two trophies to sink, too. Both bronzes.
You didn't play, right? You didn't play throughout the whole break. I was playing a lot of single-player games. Got a lot of Dragon Age in, beat BioShock 2, so we'll see.
I mean, honestly, I was a little bitter that the PlayStation Network was down, but I was also afraid that if I dumped too much time into Two Worlds 2 or something, then maybe my PlayStation would break, and then I wouldn't be able to sync these trophies. I have those fears when I'm just playing every day before I sync my trophies.
When I was playing LA Noire, my system started making noise again to where I was playing with headphones on, and I could hear the system fans over the headphones, and I freaked out. I got up, I turned it off, I broke out the vacuum, and I vacuumed out the inside of the vents. Because last time this happened on a Beyond, and I said I used the compressed air to get through it. And a lot of people wrote in and said, don't do that. And I think actually later on, not because of me probably at all, but the PlayStation blog or that PlayStation help on Twitter said, don't use air because I can just blow it in deeper and ruin stuff.
Oh, interesting.
So I vacuumed everything out. Now I haven't had any noises.
Good.
I was
funny
terrified.
Story. I actually got a really funny story.
Go. Conversational podcast, Johnny. You can just chime in whenever you want to.
I leave my 60 gig at my girlfriend's house, and I was using the Netflix because the Netflix still worked on it, even though the PlayStation Network was down. And I'm watching a movie, and I get the yellow light of death, and it was terrible. And I'm thinking, I don't even have PlayStation Network, and I'm still going down on it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
Johnny, knowing that Colin held off as long as he did, do you think my New Year's resolution to stay in front of him on trophies is still going to happen?
I think you're gonna kill him.
Damn right I am.
I think that was a great time, to build a lot of trophies for single player games, and I think he missed out.
You choked.
Yeah,
He's a big choke artist over here.
I made a choice though. I made a choice.
Sure you did.
I played
the
Critter
wrong
Crunch
one.
the first or second day, and then I didn't play anything till today. My PlayStation was a little mad at me. I think when I turned it on, it took a little longer for all of the icons to render.
Now, some
go?
people were saying that the sync went faster than normal, and I
Really?
think mine actually went really fast too. I know you haven't had the chance to yet because
No.
I made you come in here to do Beyond.
Well, you didn't make me. We collaborated.
Did you guys name your PlayStations by any chance?
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh no, that's my system. My computer comes up on my PlayStation as dataless. I think my Sony. You don't name it like you name a computer, right? When you get it.
You could. I mean, if you,
I'm talking about like naming a car.
Oh, no, it's just PlayStation.
yeah, it's my PS3. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I love my PS3. Maybe I love it more than you guys.
Bullshit. What is it named?
It's Delilah. I call her Delilah.
Because that damn Plain White Tee song. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York?
You know what? I saw you were what were you singing the other day? Lucky Boys Confusion.
Of course.
I saw them open for Zebrahead, and Plain White Tees was also at that show.
Wow,
Isn't that bizarre?
that was a hell of a show, I bet.
Yeah, it was all right.
No? Not that great?
It was all right.
Okay.
They're
Right.
Plain White Tees are from Chicago, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so, right? Wait, do you know there? Mako?
No.
Mako? No, you don't?
No, do not know. No.
Yeah, we only listen to good bands. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know every word of that song I just started.
Oh, okay.
singing.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Got the beer?
Yeah, you sure? Here comes the jug.
By the way,
thank you.
this is really awesome. I just want to say this is really cool. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No, we wanted to make sure we celebrated with people tonight who, can appreciate how important this is.
Beyond.
Beyond!
Beyond.
All right, I'm hanging up on you now. You just gave yourself perfect outro.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
Thanks.
Beyond.
All right, later.
Well, that went well.
That was nice. He was a nice man. And thorough.
Now wait, he's off the air, right? Because if I have the phone off the hook, can I just leave the phone off the hook the rest of the time?
Why don't we just do the?
Nah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I can just hit the thing here.
You could do a lot of things, Colin.
I could-
We could do a lot of things
I
on this
could.
show.
What's next?
I don't know. Who do you want?
Who do we have? I don't know.
We got Noah Bench.
All right.
All right, you know him? Do you
No,
know him?
I don't know him.
He works in our office.
Noah Bench.
He's Project Ethereal. He's one of the games up here. One of the guys up here.
Oh, okay. Oh, like one of the companies that is
Yeah.
in the building right now.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And if I screwed that up, we're gonna look like asses when I call this guy. And I'm like, hey, what's up? I guess. Well, maybe he doesn't. Well, I think he does though.
Wait, you think he does work here?
Yeah.
But you don't know. No. You're not
Well,
sure.
He's got Project Ethereal in his name, which is one of the things.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure I've met a Noah from up here. It kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Well, that'll be question number 1.
Okay.
Hello?
Noah,
Yo, what is up?
this is Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty of Podcast Beyond. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I know you, right?
Yeah.
You work next to us. Okay, just making sure. I said that, and Colin questioned it, and then I started questioning myself. You got a crazy area code on this goddamn thing?
What? I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, yeah, you're on speakerphone. It's a bitch. No, don't worry. The PSN is up and running. Have you used it?
I have not been able to. Every time I go to reset my password, it tells me the server's timeout.
Bummer.
no.
Yeah, everybody's trying to do it at once now. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Let's see what they're saying on the blog. Are you excited? What's the first thing you're going to do when you get back on, Noah?
Pick up my trophies, I guess.
Damn right.
How many trophies did you earn, Noah?
None. I haven't turned on my PlayStation since it went down.
Man, this is why I got to pull ahead.
So what do you have to sync up then? You don't have to sync.
What the fuck?
What?
We're interrupting here. I'm looking on Twitter to see if there's any more updates. Fake_PSN,
Yeah.
who we like to follow,
Yeah.
just said don't forget PSN restored when Game of the Year nominations start. Dtoid, G4, Kotaku, and Game Trailers. No IGN, brother. We're recording the guy. Now you're getting it, fake PSN. All right, go ahead, Noah. Talk some more. Why didn't you play anything? What the hell's your problem? Why'd you quit? Why are you a quitter?
I got other games to play.
No, that was kind of my mentality too. Doesn't the PlayStation feel a little empty without the PlayStation Network? Even if you don't go and play online.
It does.
Yeah, so that's the kind of the way I felt too.
Like, I really like Demon's Souls, but so much of Demon's Souls is the online portion of it. Like, I don't know.
But isn't it like when you go online and you look at your friends list, isn't that the first thing you do? You look at your friends list, you just want to see what everyone's playing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of, I don't know. It just felt I turned it on a day or two after this all happened. I played Critter Crunch for a little while. I felt like the PlayStation wasn't a PlayStation. It was it was an imposter.
Whatever.
And then I never turned it on again.
This is like, your girlfriend breaks her legs, and you just go, well, she can't walk around anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with her. She's still there. She's still your girlfriend. You sit with her, you nurse her till she gets healthy, like I did. And now look at us. 67%, Colin.
I know. Well,
level 17. You can't even dream of that.
I'm at level 17.
Okay.
I thought you were.
No, I am at level 17. I'm like level 17.
And like 10.
Yeah, or something
You'll
like
never
that.
catch up now. It's over.
All right.
This is the biggest stiff arm you're going to get.
We'll see.
I'm going to beat you to the platinum on Infamous too as well.
Now, maybe you will because I'm going to be gone.
Yeah, be gone. Be on. Noah.
Yeah.
What else you got to say? You've dragged the show down. You've ruined this special episode. We're drinking beer in the office. You should have come in. That would have been easier.
No.
I was just kidding about ruining the show. You don't have to cry.
All right.
All right, bye. That was a weird one. He's a good kid. I think it's just he had a bad cell phone reception.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now tell me if I've overstepped my bounds.
Okay.
At @fake_PSN.
Okay.
You son of a bitch. We're recording the IGN PlayStation podcast right now, and we didn't get a shout out. You just got Beyond.
No, it's fun.
Right.
We've given that. We're probably responsible for a couple hundred follows on that just by talking about it. Don't you think? I retweet that guy all the time.
We tweet him a lot. Yeah. All right. Well, we're upset now.
I
Fake
know,
PSN.
I'm
You better make it
You
up.
ruined the entire show.
We'll see. This is the best thing about the live show, I guess, right? Because now we can just refresh it here. We'll just sit here and refresh. We won't talk about anything.
Okay. So all you're gonna hear is me drinking this beer.
Yeah, it's a good beer. We did well.
It
This is exciting. I'm glad we're all celebrating together for a change.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's yelling at me on Twitter as well. Of course. Let's see what we got going on here on the question still. Well, let's just do a question. We're gonna have to talk to anybody.
Okay.
Chris writes in, will Colin be deleting all his friends since they have not been on it?
Yeah, so we do need to revisit this.
Yeah.
Now here's what I was thinking. First of all, I don't know what the friends list is gonna look like. If it's really gonna say like inactive for all these days, or if it starts, if like the time on everything had started today or whatever when they refresh. I have no idea.
I say you give them a next week when you're back and you're playing games again. That's when you should. When you get back from, you're going to this wedding. No, graduation.
Yeah,
sorry, graduation. I fixed it.
No, it's fine.
When you get back, I want to make sure I'm keeping everybody up to date on where you're going.
Okay.
Kind of. That's when it should start. When you're back and it's hardcore and people have gotten in the groove, everything's back, it's running.
Interesting. Because you know what I was thinking? I was thinking something a little more severe.
Oh God. Lay it
like
on me.
48 hours.
What? If they haven't played in 48 hours?
I mean,
that's madness.
Who's not excited about this news? Who's not going to download the firmware? Everyone's probably running around screaming in the streets right now, Greg, about the PlayStation.
Okay. So you're saying 48 hours from now?
Yeah, from now.
So
like Monday night.
Monday night.
When I get home from work.
Yeah.
I'm deleting anyone who's not. Maybe not. I mean, we have to decide because we both have the same system now. But that's what I was thinking. It gives people 2 days to just sign in. That's all they have to do. You don't think that's reasonable?
It's crazy. What if they're on vacation? I guess that's anything they'd run
All right,
into.
well then, all right. So
I say we give them. Everybody gets a week of leniency.
Okay.
And then next Monday you start your 10-day rule.
Okay.
Also, Johnny Mako just wrote back into Beyond.
Okay.
In all caps in the subject line, that was crazy. I was high as hell the whole time. Beat Colin. Then in the body of the message, thanks guys, comma. Well, thank you, Johnny Mako.
Beat Colin? Oh, in trophies.
In the trophies.
I don't think you're gonna beat me.
I'm not gonna physically pummel you.
Oh, okay.
That'd be bad. What else we got here? Chris Stewart writes in. He says PSN lives. And, man, this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm calling people out. And yeah, Curtis Stewart wrote in. His subject line's PSN lives. Beyond. Well, guys, I'm happy the PSN is up and running again. You know what they say. You can't keep Sony down. Ha ha ha. Sony, good GUD job and getting PSN up and kicking. What can I say? Good fucking job. He can't spell good either. Man, Curtis, come on. I know we're all excited. We got Johnny Mako over there high as hell. Come on. We can pull it together a little bit, can't we? PSN is not back on Washington, according to Justin Pulu. Let's call him. He wants to say his piece.
Washington State.
Washington State.
Speaking of Washington, do you think Barack Obama's downloading his firmware update right now in Washington D.C.? Do you think he was the first one to probably get? They probably put the server up.
Well,
in
if it's like
DC
the news about Osama, then it was The Rock.
What does that mean?
I saw this thing on Tumblr. I go to Tumblr. You ever do
Tumblr?
I
know the site, but I don't go to it.
There's a guy named Simple Creature. He reposted that this Rock tweet, and like 2 hours, 3 hours before anyone knew that Osama bin Laden was dead, Rock's like, I just got some exciting news. I'm proud to be an American. I was like, what? Yeah, the Rock knew it. I don't know why that didn't work.
That's the first guy he called.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Or maybe he was one of the SEALs.
There we go. Okay, so now that's done. They picked that. Now we're talking. All right, sorry about that. We're gonna call it Justin here.
That's funny as hell. I didn't see that's bizarre. There's no explanation as to how he knew that.
No, I haven't done much research on it. Like I said, this is a guy on the internet who just goes back and forth between posting like stuff like that and then naked women. So I'm getting what I pay for here.
Okay,
which is nothing. I don't pay for Tumblr.
That was quite funny.
Doesn't make sense. I'll check it out for you. We'll get it. All right. This is Justin. Don't screw this up, Justin.
Hello?
Bill!
No way.
Oh wait, Justin, is the PSN up in WA yet?
No, I'm geeking out.
Yeah. How long you listen to Beyond?
Let's see. I'm going on maybe like 2-3 years.
All right, that's
That's
respectable.
good enough.
Have you guys been on for 2-3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been on longer than that. It's been 4 years now, right?
I wasn't on the show in the
Yeah,
beginning.
Colin, the good old days, the glory days.
Yeah, that's before I was born.
Yeah, you didn't even exist.
You know, it's so funny that I just sent that email off. I was like, what if they call me tonight?
Are you high as hell too? Because we just talked to Johnny Mako and he was high as hell.
No, I don't smoke.
All right, good.
You know what I was thinking? That's kind of like a running thing because remember episode 150, someone was also high as hell when we called them.
It happens.
You know what's hilarious is I'm just trying to put my son down right now, and I'm just like chilling.
Do you want us to call you back?
No, it's cool. He's in his crib, just chilling out, looking at the stars. So.
All right, good enough. So Justin, tell me, how many trophies do you have to sink tonight?
I think I have like over 20 that need to be synced up.
A real man, unlike Colin Moriarty.
That's respectable. I have two. I have 2 bronze trophies to sink. Isn't that exciting?
No, but the garbage thing is the damn thing is not up yet. I keep checking it, and my wife's sitting there, and she's like, "Are you checking if the PlayStation's up yet?" I was like,
when everything started, when the wheels were in motion today, Greg and Justin, I probably tried to sign in before I talked to you. I was like, why can't I update my password? I signed in like 10 times and nothing to no avail.
Yeah, very, very confusing initial announcement from Sony of firmware 3.61 is up, and it will force you to change your password. But somewhere in the verbiage, they hid the fact that you wouldn't be able to change it since the PSN wasn't up yet.
Yeah, I was like...
So you did it, Clements tweeted that he couldn't do it, everybody was like, I don't know what's going on.
I had a friend geeking out. He was like, it's up. And I was like, dude, it's not up. I was like, the update's there to where you could just update. Then you got to wait till it's up, which is cool. I mean, I'll throw an update on, and then whenever it comes up, it comes up. But, I mean, that's some kind of progress. I'll take that.
It was nice to see the PlayStation Network say something after 4 weeks of nothing.
Yeah,
it was nice to not see an error. It was nice to see a go to your system update. I was like, yes, it's finally going to do something online.
The normal stuff, right?
So Justin, tell me this, riddle me this. Are you happy with the way Sony handled this problem? Were you one of the patient ones?
Oh, I liked it. Now we're asking real questions.
No, not at all. And it's so funny, like the apologists out there, just Sony, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You know, I'm gonna wait this and that. It was jack how they acted. Like, you know, it was like, we're just gonna do just routine maintenance, and then finally days later, it's like, yeah, we got hacked, and your information might be at risk, and this and that. Like, well, that's not cool.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, that was the thing I tried to reiterate over and over again was that Greg and I weren't angry about the hack. We were angry about the way it was handled. So
well, exactly, because I know that shit happens. I know that. Like, it's going to happen regardless. So I'm like, okay, all right. But it would be nice just to be in the know, especially when it's like our information. And if you're a loyal fan, like I'm a huge Sony fan, but it's not like I'm a live or die. Like, they can do no wrong. You know, it's like they handled this totally wrong.
Yeah, I'm glad. Well, that's being a strong consumer, isn't that right, Greg?
Yeah, that's right. Vote with your wallet. Make sure you let them know.
But I just want to know, guys, like, what are we getting? Like, because PSN Plus, I'm not really all that stoked about.
Well, I'm assuming you're a DC Universe subscriber, so you're getting 30 marks of distinction and a Batman and a Two-Face mask.
So here's the funny thing is I remember listening to one of your guys' shows and talking about how to cancel your DCU so it doesn't automatically charge, and I canceled mine because it just wasn't getting enough play. I wasn't playing it that much. Now it sits there and collects dust. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't trade it back in.
Yeah, can't trade it back in. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to buy it, so it's just sitting there. It's a coaster.
Yeah, well, it's a good coaster.
Yeah,
it's a sturdy
Superman
coaster.
and Batman on it.
So all right, another question for Justin. What's the first game that you're going to play when the network's back up?
So I have been playing Uncharted 2. That's most of the trophies I got to sync up. And I was thinking about trying the multiplayer out tonight, especially trying to
get ready for when 3 comes out later on.
Because 3's multiplayer is the shit. God, I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I mean, even 2, remember when we did the Extra Life charity, we kind of remembered, Greg and I have to play so many games that we sometimes forget about how good a game is.
Yeah.
And Uncharted 2 really is one of the great games on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
So,
The funny thing is, I only really want to play the multiplayer just to get some trophies, and, like, I have never been obsessed with trophies. I've just been like, all right, I'll just get them now. But then, like, after listening to you guys, like, constantly go on and on about trophies, I'm like, you know what? I can try to get that one. That's doable. Why not get that one? I'll go for this one.
yeah, I mean, the Uncharted 2 Platinum's totally gettable.
Oh,
There's only 2 online trophies that you need to get the
Platinum.
there. All you have to do is finish a multiplayer game, like cooperative and multiplayer competitive game, and that's it. So.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other ones. I got some downloadable games I want to play, too, that I downloaded before it all went down, so...
That's what I miss the most, Justin, the PlayStation Store. Isn't that sad?
Oh, no,
You miss giving your money to
them. I want to get Outland. I want to get that Gatling Gears. I demoed that on Xbox, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, who even knows what the dates on these games are anymore? And that's what we were talking about last week. Is like, what does Sony have to play? Because Sony, I don't believe that Sony can dump all these games on the network at one time. That would be unfair.
Yeah, they're gonna have to stagger it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be. It's not fair to like the developers or whatever. It's just gonna be ridiculous.
I agree, but I am gonna try to get Outland codes when the store goes back up.
Dude, I hope that's the first. That's got that because that's what we missed, right?
Yeah,
that was the
first
first update we missed. I really hope on Tuesday it's back.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Housemarque, so
well, it's not them anymore. I'm worried about it. It's like, it's Sony now. How are they going to stagger these games like we've talked about? How are they going to make it up to where it makes sense to give them out to people?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Can we get some store credit from Sony? That would be nice.
Yeah, that's the easiest way, right? Here's a $100 stimulus or whatever.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is like that's what's fair to the developers because that makes
top this off.
Because that creates like a little mini economy that might not have been there where there's just money that Sony has to pay out and they just have to kind of.
And you figure it works the right way too, where if they go through and mathematically make it out to where you're going to end with $5, and then you don't have enough then for the $10 game, that re-incentivizes you to be like, all right, I'm going to give them my money, or I'm going to buy a PSN card and come home and do it because I already have this money there.
Well, is it like sad or pathetic that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna demo these games on it because I have an Xbox too. I was like, I'm gonna demo these games on Xbox. Okay, well, these are the games I'm gonna get on PSN then.
Yeah, I mean, why not just earn trophies instead of achievements?
See, that's the whole thing, right? Like I thought about getting Outland on Xbox while I waited because I'm really into that game, and there was nights where I wanted to play stuff, but I'd rather put all that time and energy into getting the trophies rather than the achievements.
Yeah, I agree.
This is very true, Greg Miller. This is very true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bummer. Outland in particular is a bummer because, like I said, Housemarque made it. They're a great PlayStation developer, and also that game is really, really fucking good. So I'm really bummed that people haven't played it.
I played the demo and I was geeking out. I was like, all right, I need to get this, but I'm going to wait when PSN gets back up.
That's fair. That's probably a good choice. Hopefully it'll come back sooner rather than later. I say probably before E3, right before E3.
Yeah, that's probably good. My bet's I'm probably going to lose the bet, but I'm happy to lose that one.
So wait. You guys heard today that the PSN was going to come back up, so you guys were like, we gotta make a fucking podcast. We got a show tonight. We just got to do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Somebody had tweeted at us and said that when it happens, you need a special Beyond. No, they did that this week. We read that email. Remember that kid was like, special Beyond set or whatever giveaway codes. Like and like I said in the show that you haven't listened to yet because you haven't had the chance to. Like this is just the chance to be with your friends, right? Because like there's so many of my friends who would not give a shit about this.
I'm getting like text messages from friends, and they're like, "We have this one guy that we play with. Like we play Black Ops 2, so just like I know you guys don't like the Black Ops multiplayer that much.
We don't hate it. It's just not our cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not our thing.
Yeah, I just get on with friends, and it's nice because one of my best friends lives in Chicago, and that's kind of like the game we play, like every other week or whatever. But anyways, he texted me about another guy we know that pretty much lives and breathes off of Black Ops every single day. They're like. And he just texted me. He's like, "Hey, do you think he's just going nuts right now?" Like, "Do you think he bought an Xbox yet?" I was like, "Oh, he might have bought an Xbox. I don't know."
Is your friend in Chicago Johnny Mako? Because if so, he is high as hell right now.
No, but my friend in Chicago does get high as hell. But
that's what they do in Chicago. Apparently, it was never my scene. But if it's supporting Portillo's, I'm fine with that. I knew we had reached a new level. Did I talk about this in the show already?
I don't know.
Like when I got a text out of the blue from one of my friends.
We talked about this last week. Yeah,
we did talk about this.
Not everyone listens.
Anyways,
to every
this guy who has 2 kids and never plays anything texts me. He's like, "When's the PlayStation Network coming back? What's going on with the PlayStation Network? And what the hell is PlayStation Plus?"
Yeah,
I was like, that's a great quote.
Well, that's the problem with the miscommunication. Is that's 95% of people with PlayStation.
Yeah,
they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
And their updates and everything was like, okay, in a few days, we look on planning. Like, what's a few days? Like, can we get a concrete date or what?
I think they were so wary of like giving us concrete dates after that 1 or 2 days thing, and then by the end of the week, and then they missed all these deadlines or whatever. I do feel bad for them on a technical level because I'm sure it's a difficult thing, but the PR definitely wasn't doing too well ahead of them.
Yeah. I'm not mad at all about the, what it takes to, put the system back up and security-wise and everything. I know, that must take time, but it's like PR was a nightmare. It's like everyone thinks it's a joke now,
Yeah, it's a bummer. But hopefully, now we're going to see, now that the network's back up, especially when the store comes back, if people forget about this or not. Like if it's something.
It was funny, right? Because that was a lot of the tweets I saw. And I'm cutting you off a lot tonight, aren't I? I'm being an asshole. Please
No, you're not cutting me off. I don't think you're cutting me off.
I feel like I am. It's the beer, probably.
No, please, go on. It's something good.
I saw a lot of tweets at me of asking us how quick we'd be to forgive them based on the fact that this guy had seen every one of his other friends who hated Sony and was giving them so much shit immediately forgive them in 10 seconds. And I don't think it's so much an act of forgiving as right now it's a celebration of the network, right? Like right now you can finally see your friends list again and sync your trophies and talk to your friend in Chicago who's high as hell and wants to play Black Ops, but I don't think we forget where the companies come from or what they, how they mishandled telling us certain things.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be like one of those pieces of lore, that we still talk about in many years.
Oh, guaranteed it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, it was down for almost a month. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, I'm not going to, this one kid was, telling me, he was like, oh, man, I'm selling my PlayStation. And I was like, it's really not that serious, dude. I was like, if you just wait it out, I was like, but yeah, it is fucked up. Regardless, yeah, I understand that, but I was like, it's still a great system and still a great online service. I was like, yeah, they screwed up on letting us know and communication-wise, but I was like, man, I'd play my PlayStation 3 way more than the 360.
Yeah, and then he's not going to be able to play Infamous. He's not going to be able to play Resistance when that comes out. He's not going to be able to play Uncharted.
Yeah. Like my 360, I just kind of had to dust it off. I was like, all right, PSN's down, buddy, so I'm going to have to bring you out of the cobwebs, out of the closet.
Out of stasis.
Breaking news, Colin Moriarty.
Okay.
The great Sandy South is starting to see some action. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina are all up and running on the PlayStation.
Where's Washington, guys? I'm in Washington. Where is the Washington love?
It's taking that long to make sure California is running correctly. Sorry.
It's just not gonna. It's got to creep up to Oregon, then to Washington.
Yeah, I imagine so. I'm kind of interested. I want to know what's going on there right now. Are they plugging wires in? Are they pressing buttons?
Ray Gutierrez is sitting there like the old telephone instructor thing, just plugging things in, throwing switches.
That's awesome.
All right, Justin.
My wife is making me laugh because she's like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed after he goes down. I'm like, oh, do you want me to go to bed with you? She's like, if PlayStation's back up, I know you want to. So I was like, okay.
That's a good wife.
Yeah, that's nice. Hold on to her.
She's all right.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Beyond.
Be on.
That was a good one. He was a nice man.
He was. What a nice boy. All right.
Yeah. Are we calling someone else?
We are calling somebody else.
Oh, Ryan Clements.
Why do you got to ruin all my surprises?
Sorry.
It's all right.
I ruined it.
I think I misdialed the phone number there. Let's try that again. It's hard reading the numbers and dialing them. Oh, we're not talking. This is just
you should have put the dial tone on for this one so everyone could have called Ryan. They could have figured it out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they figured out how based on that.
Just you pressing buttons.
Dunk, 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 dunk. Think he'll answer?
Nah, I don't know. 50-50.
It's only 9:15 here. He said he was staying home because he was sick.
Hello.
Beyond! Ryan Clements. It's been a while since you're on the podcast, Beyond. You're here on the Colin Special Saturday show. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. How
are you doing well? You're not doing well.
Well, I mean, I still have my cold, but I'm fine otherwise.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good enough.
How are you celebrating the return of the PlayStation Network?
I'm eating a cookies and cream Hershey's chocolate bar.
Nice.
Are you high as hell? Like Johnny Mako.
Wait, what?
One of our listeners was high as hell when we talked to him.
All right. No, that wasn't part of my plan. Just mainly the chocolate bar.
Okay. Is it good?
It's pretty delicious, actually, and it's better because I'm high as hell right now.
Have you downloaded firmware 3.61?
Yes, I did, and I've already changed my password.
What did you change it to? We won't tell anybody.
Puppy Love 002.
That was a good one. That was it was hard. You only went up one digit.
Hey, I have a question for you guys, though.
Okay.
I ran into a problem. I tried to go activate my new PSP that I got, and apparently that's the 6th of the 5 that I'm allowed to activate.
Dun, dun,
I can't
dun.
even activate it.
Well, maybe we can deactivate one of his PlayStations here before we leave.
No, it's a PSP he needs to deactivate it.
Oh, you have your name active on 5 other PSPs?
It's all the times that, like, throughout my 4 years at IGN that I had to, like, borrow someone's PSP and download something for review.
Yeah.
So now it's like there are just these random fucking PSPs wandering the wild somewhere. I can't deactivate them. I don't know what to do. I got to call Sony tomorrow and figure that business out.
Yeah, they can probably do it remotely.
Well, that's the whole thing. Make an article out of that for this week when I'm gone.
All right, I will do that.
Because that'd be interesting. I've never had it where I need to deactivate something I can't find the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I don't even know what the other ones are. There's no way to do it remotely. You have to do it on the system. So
yeah. I do think that Sony can do it. I mean, God only knows what their new server's like. Probably impenetrable. Right. They'll probably think you're a hacker if you call them and ask.
They're just gonna hang up on you.
No, we learned our lesson last time, Jack. Well, all right. You got anything else?
Well, wait. No, I mean, what else do you guys need from me? That's the question.
Nah, we're just calling a bunch of kids. We're celebrating. We're drinking beer.
You got some beer over there?
Yeah, we got some beer.
We
Speaking of which,
wait, I got another question.
Okay.
I was told by our own Damon Hatfield yesterday, I believe, that when you drink alcohol, it can impair or inhibit your immune system, so it's not good to drink when you are sick. Is this correct?
I've heard such things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do you rub alcohol in your hand to kill germs?
That's true.
I drink alcohol for the same reason.
I drink rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
That'll get you blind, Colin. You gotta watch out.
All right.
Now that's moonshine. You're thinking of moonshine. You get some bad moonshine in you. That's the trouble.
Well, should I go back to this chocolate bar, or am I talking to you guys?
No, go back to your chocolate bar. We're done with you.
I think you know the answer to that question.
Beyond.
Beyond.
What a nice man.
I know. He's a nice man.
What a nice young man. What do we got going on here now? Let's see. We'll check the Twitters. See if fake PSN is responsible. Oh, hold on. I'm going to refresh the map.
Okay.
No movement on the map yet.
Okay.
Florida took a lot out of them.
They're going to rest now.
I'm refreshing. Did PSN? PSN has not responded to us. That's upsetting.
Damn you, fake PSN.
Breaking our heart here. I wonder, are you gonna keep following him now that this has happened?
I don't follow him. I just type his name in every so often.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I only follow very specific people, Greg.
Why is that?
Because I don't like having a real cluttered list of whatever feed.
Yeah, but you get to see cool stuff.
Yeah, but then it goes too quickly. Like when I get up in the morning, for instance.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of the sites I follow don't know how to tweet very well. Like Drudge Report, for instance.
Yeah.
That guy tweets like 25 times a day, but he'll do it all at once. Yeah,
that's not how you do it.
No, it's not how you do it at all.
You don't want that.
But I don't want it to get any more crowded than that, man. Crowder. That's not a word.
All right. Here comes a long one, but it's from our friend, the freaking Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So we got to give him some love. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, guys? Today is a glorious day for the PSN. I'm sorry. Today is a glorious day, and the PSN is finally back up and running. Although I am currently filled with joy and anxiously awaiting to see what free stuff we'll get, I'm still worried that Sony will be powerless to stop potential attacks on the PSN in the future. I was just wondering if you guys think that it will be possible for anything like this to ever happen again. Do you think whatever new security measures were installed will be enough to hold back another attack? Although Sony's clearly been stepping up their security measures, and by the way, freaking Puerto Rican and all Beyond listeners, the companies are its. Companies aren't, you can't, I understand that a company is made up of 1 million people, but a company is singular, not plural. So, stepping up its security measures, it was so ill-prepared the first time that I am still slightly skeptical. Anyway, thanks for the laughs, and keep up the great work, Beyond.
I suspect anything's possible.
Exactly. Let's not sit here and say it'll never happen again. Let's not rest on our laurels, as they say, and let these hackers get back in here with their Angelina Jolies and their keyboards and whatever they're doing, all right? I don't want the hackers and the bone collectors coming in here.
Oh, okay. I mean, I suspect it would be much harder if they wanted to do it again. But I think every network has a vulnerability. I think that's been proven, right?
Yeah. And wherever there's a will, there's a way. People, if one day people will get back in if they really, really want to.
Yeah,
They'll
but
find
hopefully
a way.
they don't. Hopefully they go somewhere else and go bother some other people.
Kaz will leave the garage door open. Everybody will run in there. That's how we get in. Brendan Montgomery writes in to say, Beyond. I don't have much to say. Just wanted to share my feelings of happiness for being able to sync my trophies again in mere hours. Here's to the PSN. Here. Come on, Colin.
Cheers.
Give me a cheers. Huh?
Cheers.
Clinky out of our coffee cup beer glasses. Well, here's somebody I got to call. This is Zach. Zach says, Beyond. Let's get bazookas up in here, and then gives his phone number.
Okay.
So there you go, kids. That's the kind of funness.
Call him up on the old telephone. I wish we had one of the rotary telephones.
Zach. I forgot the last guy's name mid-call. I was already onto another email. Zach. Like Zach Morris.
Zach, yeah.
I'm
That's exactly
I'm
what I
so
was thinking
scared.
Zach attack.
Hello?
Hi. Beyond!
Did I ruin what you were going to try to do?
You ruined a joke I had, but we'll save it for the next call.
Okay,
we got a good one for the next
all
one.
right.
What's up, Zach?
What's going on?
Not much. How excited are you that the PSN is back in business?
I'm pretty excited.
What does let's get bazookas up in here mean?
Just getting excited.
No, that works. That could be another Beyond shirt.
Maybe he was being literal.
Let's get, oh, God. I don't know about that. Zach, where do you live?
Minnesota.
Is the PSN up and running there yet?
Yes.
Oh, God. We got to get Jeff Rubinstein on the map. It's not working.
Jeff, wake up.
Hold on. I'm going to sign on to AIM and tell him. All right. What, are you using it right now?
No.
Okay. But you know it's working.
Yes.
How do you know it's working?
Because I tried earlier.
You're sure? You didn't just download the firmware. You actually got on there and changed your password.
Yes.
All right. We're telling Rubinstein right now.
Tell Jeff Rubinstein.
You got... You
Okay. Zach, tell me, what game are you going to play first on the PlayStation Network?
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. How many trophies did you earn during the tragic outage of 2011?
Like a lot.
Okay, good. You're not giving me. You're not really stretching this out.
No, it's okay. Zach, I'm sure listens to the show. Is that right, Zach?
Yes.
Okay. And what I always get told when I talk to people in real life is that they're not used to us talking to them. So they're used to sitting there and listening.
You guys are actually calling me right now.
Yeah, like our conversation, sadly, in the way our lives are formed every hour here in the Beyond Studio, is that we talk at people for an hour. So they're trained to sit there when they hear our voice and not respond.
It's fun. It's fun. You're just trained to sit there.
Is that Colin in the background?
That's Colin. Yeah. So you're on speakerphone. We don't have a good system for this, so we're never sure how well we come through.
My girlfriend says lame.
To what part? I told
her that, hold on a second.
Do I need to talk to them?
Do you want to talk to my girlfriend?
Yes, we do.
Bring it on.
Greg Miller.
Hello, Greg Miller.
Hey, you're on Podcast Beyond. What's your name?
My name's Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. You sound sweet.
I hope so.
How long have you been dating Zach?
What?
How long have you been dating Zach?
I'm sorry.
And that's when the show went off the rails. 48 minutes in and almost the full 64 ounces of beer gone. How long have you been dating Zach?
Like 2.5 years.
Do you play games too?
On occasion, I play the girl games, I have to admit.
Like Hannah Montana?
Shut up.
I play Hannah Montana.
I play Mario and Donkey Kong.
Okay.
But, I don't fight because I can never compete.
Can't do the two joysticks.
No, I am bad with the joystick.
Oh, I feel bad for Zach. Zing! See what I did there? It was a euphemism.
He is very satisfied. You don't have to feel bad.
How long have you been drinking tonight, Kelly?
I have been drinking for a while, actually.
That's fair enough.
You are by far my favorite call this evening. Fuck Ryan Clements.
I'm really glad. I have to tell you guys, I listen to Knocking Boots all the time.
Oh, do you?
So
Okay, that's a good show.
I am a big fan.
Kelly, this is Colin Moriarty, son of Long Island. I have a quick question for you about trophies. How many trophies do you have?
What are you saying?
How many trophies have you earned in your life?
I
I don't have time for this if you don't earn trophies.
Fake trophies?
Yeah.
What?
All right, this is going off the rails.
This has been a pleasure. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the rebirth of the PSN. I know it's really affecting you both. Thank you for being Beyond fans or friends, I should say.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Beyond.
Hey,
Yeah.
what have you been feeding that girl? Is Four Loko still legal in Minnesota?
Have a good time. But you have to realize it's 2 hours later here.
I know, and it's Saturday.
Yeah, so we're drinking. We're having a good time.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a beer called Sierra Nevada Torpedo.
I know Sierra Nevada quite well. Yeah, I know some Sierra Nevada.
Yeah,
All right.
delicious.
Well, enjoy trophies and such.
Yeah, Beyond.
Beyond.
All right, so my question about that call is, who the hell did he think was talking to him that wasn't you?
I think you know how bad a speakerphone is.
Yeah, I do.
And so I think that it was that they're on speaker here, so the quality sucks coming in, and then the quality coming out is bad too. So it sounds crappy coming in and going out. So I think that's
a
the problem.
mistake. That girl was pretty great though.
Jeff Rubenstein responds. I said, Greg Miller writes, "You got to get Minnesota on the map." He says, "Is that where you are?" I said, "Beyond listener Zach says it's working." Jeff says, "Really? I don't know. It shouldn't be up widely, but I don't suppose it's not impossible." Let's see if you refresh the map. It'd be great if there's a giant
a question mark.
question mark on Minnesota. God, I wish it was. If only Sony wasn't this giant corporation that needed to protect its image, and it was just us and Jeff. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, fake PSN responded, and they nailed it. So you remember, if you're just joining us in the middle of the show, fake underscore PSN tweeted about the network or whatever, and mentioned all the sites but our site. So I responded back with recording the. I'm sorry. Well, he shortened it down, but recording the IGN PlayStation podcast, and we don't get a shout out. He responds, "Doesn't IGN own all those mentioned?" Damn right we do. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Fair enough.
Well played. Now we'll tell him well played. Okay.
And press enter.
Well played. Well played.
Friend.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anybody else got some good stuff here?
Should we call someone else?
Yeah, I'm just seeing what we got. I'm just seeing what's popping up here. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. A fan is IMing me while I talk. I just looked outside and said, "Fuck off! I got games to play," which I'm pretty proud of. Of course, I was speaking to the outside itself. This is from a guy whose name I won't even try to pronounce.
This is on AIM?
This is on AIM.
Why is your AIM even open? My AIM list is closed, so no one can IM me.
I don't do that because that's mean. I don't want to do that. I want people to be able to talk to me when they want to talk to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, just anyone can IM you?
Yeah.
But you're like, kind of a big deal, so
yeah.
Don't you get a lot of IMs? Like, a lot of stray IMs?
I really don't.
Really?
And I'm quick to Phantom Zone people. Kids know that. They've
you do like the Phantom Zone.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it. I wish I didn't have to use it, but I can't kill. I'm like Superman.
Okay.
Let's call Jacob.
Okay. Jacob's Ladder.
He sounds that this whole name he's got here sounds like a listener from a long time. So I think.
What is Jacob's Ladder? Isn't that like a Stephen King book or something?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask because I'm familiar with what the term is. I have no idea what it is. Stupid ass microphone. We've made some good radio tonight.
I know.
Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on.
Okay.
Shush. Beyond. Damn it. How did you know it was us?
I kind of just assumed.
Yeah, I guess that. What's up, Jacob?
Hey, man. How you doing, Greg?
I'm good. How are you? Colin's here.
Hey, Colin. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Good to hear from you.
How can you hear us all right? How's the quality on your end?
Yeah, I can hear you guys pretty good.
All right,
It's a little distorted, but it sounds like I can understand you. So
that's good enough. Where do you live?
I am from Columbus, Ohio.
Is the PSN working there?
It is not.
Okay. I'm gonna report to Jeff. Columbus, Ohio, still not working. We're talking to Jeff Rubenstein on the AIMS while he updates the board. So
okay.
Thanks you for the update. What is the first thing you're gonna do when it starts working?
I'm going to sync my trophies and watch me go just soar. So.
What? How many trophies did you earn in this 24 days of tragedy?
A lot. I mean, I did an evil playthrough of Infamous to get ready for Infamous.
Yeah, you
2.
did.
Well done.
I platinumed Arkham Asylum finally.
Ooh, good one. That's a good one. The challenge room stopped me. I was like, I don't even want to do this.
Those are tough.
Yeah, those were tough. What else have I been doing? I've been playing some Borderlands and some Darksiders. I mean, did pretty much everything in Mafia 2, so.
Wow, you've been busy.
A bunch.
Good
You've been
work.
real busy.
Colin Moriarty did nothing. Sat around. Thumb up his butt.
I know, and he couldn't even watch Roseanne.
I know. That's probably the most tragic part of the entire outage.
Yeah, exactly.
I was on a roll, man. I'll tell you what. Although, you know what's exciting is that having not been on Netflix for a long time, you know how they kind of refresh what's new and like.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna be
I
there
have no
anymore.
idea. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Greg, it could be anything. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman can be the
I hope
next
there's
show
some
that I watch.
Clarissa Explains It All.
Oh, that'd be great.
God.
Remember when that creepy guy would just climb up the ladder and
That
never
was
better?
Sam. That was the thing I just did.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens. Remember?
And then on Mad Men, do you watch Mad Men?
No, I've seen a couple episodes.
Clarissa's dad is on Mad Men. Can you believe that?
He's on a lot of stuff. Though.
He is.
Jacob doesn't believe you.
No, he is. I don't know what his name is.
No, he's got red curly hair.
Yes.
That's what you gotta go know. Yeah, Alison Brie's on Mad Men. You know who else is on Mad Men? John Hamm.
Yeah, John
You
Hamm
know
is-
what school he went to? The great school called Mizzou.
Did he really?
Yeah, graduate, Missouri, University of Missouri,
Oh, okay.
along with Sheryl Crow and Brad Pitt, who didn't graduate, but we count him anyway.
Interesting. I don't know who the hell went to Northeastern University.
Colin Moriarty.
Yeah,
he
I
only
did.
does everything.
I'm on the list of notable alumni on Wikipedia.
Yeah, me too.
So that
For
goes to
Mizzou,
show you
not
how
for
many
yours.
people went to that university.
Jacob, you got anything else to say? The beers are starting to take their toll.
No. Well, I'm sorry. What did you say? I can't
The
hear you.
beers are starting to take their toll. Me and Colin are getting loopy. I laughed hysterically at this drunk girl who's just on the phone 2 minutes ago.
Wow.
It's gonna be a good one. I think we got a good show here for you, Jacob, when we get it up here. Although I will warn you, I forgot to set the tempo.
So what does that mean?
Okay.
It means we're at 56 minutes. We need to cut it off in the next 10.
Oh, so it's over after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'll stop, and it runs out of time.
No, it's fine. That's an hour.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday night.
Yeah.
I think we've covered it. We're all celebrating around the world.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Twitter's blowing up. Everything's blowing up.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't want the PSN to blow up again.
Yeah. I was just thinking, okay, and then all the servers go down, and it takes another month.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jacob, you're scaring me. All right, Jacob. Well, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No
All right,
problem.
Beyond.
Beyond?
Yeah.
I hung up. I don't know why he's mid-beyond. GameScoop superfan. Devin Sneathan,
Uh-huh.
who came to Damon's show with me and Mike Mitchell the other day.
Oh,
and
Mike
Ryan
Mitchell.
Clements. Yeah.
Good for you.
He's in Juneau and says we can give him a ring. But Devin, you have nothing.
Juneau, Alaska?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a flight attendant. Flight attendant.
Okay.
For Alaska Airlines. He gets to go. I'm not going to call him though, because what's he going to say? Yeah, I don't think the PSN's working here. I'm in an airport.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not going to.
That doesn't help us. That doesn't
We have
do
one. We have one time for one more call. We should
One
make
more
it
call. Well, how about This guy gave his username or whatever. I guess Darkenoff. You like that?
good. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Do it.
Fill the time.
Did she really say? She kind of did sound like that, I guess.
It's like a cartoon
That's-
mother-in-law. Not that that's what she is. She's an adorable woman, I'm sure.
She was pretty hammered. It was funny.
Yeah. I might.
Do you want to try your thing? Oh, that's fine.
Hello?
Is Andrew there?
Oh, shit. Beyond.
Damn it. I thought too late, Andrew. I had this great gimmick. I wanted to call somebody and pretend to be Sony and try to get their password. What's your new password? And everybody we've called since I thought it up has just known who we were immediately.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so Andrew, you got a call because you left your username in here, a.k.a. Darkenoff. I like that a lot.
Hell yeah, dude.
What's that from?
Back in the day, it used to be Dark Angel, and then that whole stupid-ass Jessica Alba TV show came on, and I had to change it. And so I was in college setting up EverQuest, and it was taking forever, and my buddy was like, quit jerking off and pick a name. So, Darkenoff.
Fair enough.
Where you live in Darkenoff? What state you in right now, or what country?
USA, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, okay. So is the PSN working for you too?
Well, right now, dude, I'm out in the movies. You know, PSN's out working. So I just went out to the movies with friends. So I've been following you guys on Twitter, waiting to see when it's going to be back up in Minnesota.
We just talked to someone in Minnesota.
That was the guy with the what?
Yeah, the guy with the drunk girlfriend,
God,
and
what
he
was
was in
his
the
name?
Minnesota. Was it Justin?
No, I think Justin was before. Zach. It was Zach.
Zach, and he said in Minnesota the PlayStation Network is indeed alive and well.
Oh, well, I'm stoked, dude. I got so many freaking trophies to thank. It's going to be ridiculous.
Everyone has trophies but me,
Yeah,
Greg.
because you quit. You're a quitter. Like I said, your girlfriend broke her legs, and you said, oh, whatever, toots. See you later.
Whatever,
I'm
toots.
going to go sleep with Civ 5.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
That's so badass. Yeah, no, this PSN thing, man, it screwed me up, but it also gave me a chance to go back and revisit Infamous and play, platinum that, and then go back to older games that had offline modes, So I mean, in a kind of good way, it was all right.
Are you mad at Sony? Are you going to forgive them? Are you going to give them your credit card information again?
Dude, that's tough, man. I was in an Xbox for so long, and I finally went over to PlayStation, loved it, and then this happens. It's tough. I'm willing to give them a second chance, but I'm probably going to start buying the cards you can get in gas stations and stuff for
yeah, it's not a bad idea, right?
You know?
Yeah, buy a bunch of Walgreens or whatever.
Yeah, but I kind of did the thing you did, Greg, where I just monitored my balance and stuff like that, and just watched it, made sure nothing crazy happened with my accounts, and so far nothing.
Remember to keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't get lax now.
Yeah, be vigilant.
No. I mean, I already kind of did that, but now I've been a little bit more vigilant. Just making sure to check it every day when I get home from work.
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Dark enough. Thank you for listening to Podcast Beyond. We love you.
Hell yeah,
Beyond! All right, there you go. Dark enough. Another good man. Went to the movies. I wonder if he saw Thor. We should ask if he saw Thor.
He's a good man.
We got to get that as an intro, outro to the show now. Thank you, everybody, for being fans, like we said. And friends. Got to keep fucking up.
How much time do we have?
Well, I can't remember exactly when it cuts off.
Oh.
We can call Clements back. He'll tell us.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, I'm just going to call him off my cell phone.
Okay.
You're not filling time, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Now it's going. Hold on.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay. Never mind.
Do it like this.
Okay.
All up close. Oh, by the way, that clip from the beginning of the show was The Simpsons. It was a great episode. Please don't sue us, Simpsons. We're still part of Fox. I think that's okay.
Yes, Mr. Miller.
Hey, Beyond and everything else. I forgot to set the tempo this time around. If I'm on 120, how long does that give me?
Okay, what? What are you saying?
I forgot to set the tempo on the GarageBand this time around. So at what point will it cut off? It's like 116, right? 106?
I think you have about an hour and 14 minutes until it gets cut off.
Okay, perfect. We're only an hour and 1 minute in. We got some time.
You got time.
All right, we love you.
Love you. Bye.
I love you.
All right, bye.
So should we make another call then?
I don't know. You got anything else to say? You want to thank the kids? You want to talk to kids anymore?
Yeah, I do. I
We're
love
back.
talking to them.
We're better than ever. I'm excited to be back because it was very depressing. First off, we were all mad on Thursday. We were all upset. We all had personal drama in the office as far as what was happening in terms of work shit. And so we were all grumpy on that thing. And then you got here, and we had no good news to report. Yeah, all the news was terrible.
The last 3 weeks have been pretty much a bummer. So this is why we needed to do this episode for the kids and the listeners and the readers. We had to let them know that.
And again, we call everybody kids, so don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm 34.
I'm a grown ass man. I
fucking fought in Korea, so you shouldn't call me.
You fought for Korea? 34
no, not me. I'm saying. Yeah, no, time travels.
Oh, okay.
You wait till you see Captain America. It'll make sense.
Oh, okay. That's not out yet, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought it was pretty appropriate that we did this episode because it's a time of triumph right now, and plus we're not gonna be able to do an episode on Thursday because we're both going to be gone. So yeah. So this is going to be this week's episode as well.
I'm tweeting right now.
Okay.
Can you guess what I'm saying? It's like Battleship. You can't see my screen.
B5.
All right. So what I'm saying is there's a new at IGN podcast Beyond catchphrase : quote my.
Gotta make a shirt.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Listen to tonight's show for its debut. This is why we don't do live shows. There's just all this time. I think we've had fun though, right?
No, it was a good time. I'm glad we did this.
Do you got anything else to say? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, we have a little time left. I mean, what do we want to do? We want to make another call? We want to read mail?
We got to still put in the bumpers.
Oh, okay.
I still got to get the bumpers in, and I'm going to try to find the what and try to maybe do something with that.
Okay.
So I just don't want to run out of time.
Okay, so let's just.
You want to do one more question? Here,
right,
I'll go back to the 7:30 area when I didn't say phone numbers yet. Jesus, a lot of people sending their phone numbers. Well, now I'm trying to see if there's any good people names that jump off the page. Oh man, did Gregorio send in? Hold on, let's look for Enzo. We owe Enzo a lot.
Yeah, we do.
No, he did not.
Okay.
Poor Enzo. He's gonna hear this now and cry.
I know.
Be like, I could have been on the show. Oh,
could have been a contender.
All right, here comes one from DJ Harbaugh. You ready?
Okay.
A big fat beyond to you guys. Thanks for all the coverage while zombie PSN rises from the grave. What do you think the deal is with its plan to restore? We went from the Northeast to California. Logically, I'd have thought they'd start in the East and head west and make the most of daylight. Curious as to your thoughts. His PSN ID he included, Daring One.
Yeah,
He's excited you can use it now.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I know that name. I mean, when you and I were talking, I said I thought California would be first, but they weren't.
Yeah, no, it started off in the East.
So it seems like maybe they're doing some heavy population centers, although you would think that after the Northeast and the California, they would do Illinois
Texas.
and Texas.
I would think
too.
they shoot to
Yeah,
Texas. I mean, maybe they know more. I'm sure they know more than we do as far as where the highest concentration of people are, and maybe it has something to do with how server loads work because we don't know. You know, me and you are dumb. So you figure you start in the East, ping to the West, ping back to the East. Maybe the next one will be pinging back to the West. Maybe this will be the Oregon.
I thought it would have been a funny joke if they went to the the least populous states first, like Wyoming came up, and then North Dakota, and then South Dakota. Then they went to bed, and that was like all that was up.
All right, we made good on our promise.
And then they come back and do a few more these low population states. I don't know. I assumed it was going to be California, like the California, then actually working its way east.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
That did not happen.
Nope.
All right then.
Should we wrap it up?
I think so.
Okay.
That's a Beyond in the Books. Remember, follow us on Twitter. IGN overall. I'm Game Over Greggy. That's Colin Moriarty. He is No Taxation. On top of that, you should probably be sending questions to beyond@ign.com.
Yes.
That's where you can get on the real show. Every Thursday we do this here. PlayStation podcast we call Podcast Beyond. It's the official PlayStation podcast of IGN.com. You should go to IGN.com for all your video game news and previews and reviews and video shenanigans.
All those things. And remember, this will be our show for this week. We will not be doing a show on Thursday.
Well, you know, you're jumping ahead of the ball there.
Really? I mean,
what if Clements goes rogue? What if Clements does 189 on his own?
That's entirely possible.
Grabs Anthony Gallegos.
Maybe they'll do a fireside chat of their own.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. But I assume this is going to be the episode.
Yeah, probably.
That's my assumption.
Yeah, Clements is a busy man. All right, then. No song this week. We didn't. I mean, come on. You want to sing something real quick?
What do you want to sing? No, I don't want to sing. I want to sing something. What are you playing? A hi hat?
Yeah.
I
don't know. What do you want to sing?
We sing Duran Duran or something again.
Oof, I don't know if I know that. You know, King of Wishful Thinking.
No. What is that?